What's up, guys? My name is Nate, or ACOG, from ACOG's Empire. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I got some cookie dough and a 44-ounce thirst buster here, so I'm doing pretty good. So today I'm going to be talking about Call of Duty versus Halo, and I know this is a pretty big topic, and I'm just going to be talking about my opinion. So if you disagree, feel free to leave it in the comments and why. So first off, the gameplay is on Modern Warfare 2. It's a 22-7 team deathmatch on high rise, so it's not too bad. So first off, I'm going to be starting off talking about Halo. Now, what I like about Halo is that it's a unique game. It was the first of its kind. Now there's a couple copies of it, but it's a pretty unique game and different than most. The second thing I like about it is it's pretty challenging. Now, this can kind of go both ways because it's a lot harder to kill people, so it takes more skill to play than Call of Duty. Also, I like how you can enter vehicles and, fly helicopters and drive trucks and stuff like that. I just think that's awesome. Also, another thing I like is the gun selection. There are a ton of guns in Halo, and no two guns are the same. All of them have different functions and different uses. So the next thing I like is character customization. I mean, you can customize your guys' entire body armor to whatever colors you want. You can even put your own emblem on them and, just change up the style whenever you want. Another thing I like is how you can make your own custom maps and games. Now, Call of Duty, you can make your own custom games, but you can't build your own map. Now, Halo, on the other hand, you can put whatever buildings, structures, or vehicles you want on the map and just make it completely unique to your own style and what kind of games you want to play. The next thing I like about Halo is how they listen to their fans and take time to make their games. They listen to their fans by taking what they say and putting them into the game so the fans can have a part of what they like in it. And they also take about 2 or more years to make a completely new game from the last one with no similar maps or things that people didn't like from the last one. Now I'm going to move on to what I don't like about Halo. The first one is weapon advantages. There are some weapons that just completely destroy the other team. For example, if you happen to capture the Banshee, you pretty much have a solid win over the other team. It's pretty hard to win if you're flying around shooting giant bullets while they just have their little machine guns. The other thing I didn't like was that it's almost too challenging. For people new to the game, it's pretty hard to get into it when there are people that have been playing for years in the same game and know how to use all the weapons and all the different vehicles. So now I'm going to move on to what I like about Call of Duty. The first thing I like is the variety of game modes. There are lots of game modes in Call of Duty, and they usually add a couple new ones each time, and sometimes just in updates they'll add new game modes. The next thing I like is the appeal to new players, because when somebody first picks up a game, they're usually not going to be a pro at it. So Call of Duty has made it easier for noobs to be good at the game as soon as they get it. And it pretty much stays the same with all the advanced players. The next part I like is how it's fast-paced. You're always running and shooting unless you just want to camp in a corner, but that's your decision. Another thing I like is creativity with things to do. I mean, you can pretty much make up whatever kind of shot or technique to play the game that you want. So you pretty much make it yours by doing that. And the last thing I like is the weapon attachments. There are lots of silencers and extended ammo and plenty of things you can choose from to add on to your weapon that aren't in a lot of other games. Now, what I don't like about Call of Duty is how they pretty much copy and paste the same game each time. I mean, if you look from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, there weren't that many changes, although they did improve on the explosives such as noob tubes, but the snipers aren't very good, and they really need to fix their lag. So the next part I didn't like about Call of Duty was their customer support, because they never really take what their fans say and include it into the game, which really makes it hard to play what you like to play. The next thing is overpowered weapons. there are tons of overpowered weapons in Call of Duty. For example, the Type 95 in Modern Warfare 3 just completely wipes out most other guns. And the last thing I didn't like about Call of Duty was the server connection and the host migrations and stuff like that. They really need to decide which person is going to be host based on how good their connection is, because when you're picking somebody that's red barring, it makes everybody lag and it's just not fun to play. So overall, in my opinion, I like Call of Duty the best just because of how easier it is to play and because it's a lot more fast paced. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I went over the video a little bit, but leave your opinion in the comments which game you think is better and why. And remember to hit that subscribe button and join the ACOG army. Tomorrow's upload will probably be part 2 of the NBA game. And again, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace!